Blair Stewart, and I'm back today with my January Essential Rewards haul from Young Living. I also have a couple other things I'm going to show you that I ordered in January that were not part of my Essential Rewards, but I only ordered them a day apart, so I thought I'd throw them together to show you guys what I got this month. So the first thing I ordered was my Thieves Aroma Bright toothpaste. I had tried this a couple months ago and I shared it with you guys in my Essential Rewards haul. I wasn't sure how I would take to it, but we were trying to clean up our home. We worked really hard last year to clean up our diets and our kitchen, and it's still a journey we're on, but we're really trying to clean up the other areas of our life and our home. And so I was choosing a new toothpaste. I had bought one previously at Trader Joe's and it just wasn't for me. I was still having trouble finding one that I liked, so I tried this and I love it. It's been doing a great job. When I checked into some of the ingredients, I was going to make my own toothpaste, and I actually did. I do use that somewhat too, but it was a remineralizing toothpaste. I did not know, for anybody who's interested, if you are in this lifestyle, using activated charcoal on your teeth is something that a lot of people recommend for brightening, and I did do that for a short time period, and I'm glad that it was a short-lived thing, but it's very hard on your teeth. I'm in my 30s. I'm not going to give away my exact age, but I'm in my 30s with 4 children, and I've never had a cavity. And I noticed that I was starting to notice some sensitivity and some different things in my teeth after using that activated charcoal. So I wanted to remineralize them and really watch what I was putting into my body and importantly on my teeth. And so I tried this toothpaste out. I love it. I can't say enough great things about it. And unlike the Trader Joe's one I had tried, my teeth feel clean after this. That was one of the things I felt was difficult for me moving from a conventional toothpaste to a cleaner chemical-free toothpaste, and this one did a great job. So I went ahead and I purchased another tube of this. I'm not quite through my last one, but I did not want to run out, so I made sure I put it on my haul for this month. The next thing, along with trying to clean up our lifestyle a little bit more, was I ordered the Kids Sense Bath Gel. Now, I'm going to be honest. I was turned off by this at first because it is 8 fluid ounces, and it is, I think, like $15 roughly. And if any of you have small children like me, I have had children who literally open the cap and dump it down the drain for fun. This only happened to us twice, and we made them go buy a new bottle of the shampoo or the bath gel that they did it to out of their own money. And so it hasn't been a continual problem, but it has happened in my home. And I couldn't bear the thought of spending that much money on bath soap, especially with having 4 kids, because we go through it so quickly, that somebody could possibly pour it down the drain. And so I was turned off by it for a while. I've been still using my conventional stuff and looking for a homemade recipe. And someone had this amazing idea that shared in a group that I'm in, that they dilute this and then they put it in a foaming dispenser. So they use like a canning jar with a foaming lid, and their kids can just use a few pumps of the foaming onto their loofahs or their washcloth, and they can bathe themselves with it. And when they told me that and how long it was lasting them, I thought that was a fantastic idea. And I think that my kids would utilize it much better that way. They wouldn't be dumping it down the drain. And they love the foaming hand soap that I've made. And so I think that will do really well for us. And it made the price so cheap, even in comparison to conventional children's like bath gels and stuff. So we picked that up this month, and I'm really eager to try it. If anybody's tried it, can you guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about it? And have you guys made it just like the normal, or have you like done like a foaming out of it? I'm assuming you all dilute it. All of Young Living's Bath and Body types things seem to be able to be diluted quite a bit. So those were the home type things that I got this month. And then I ordered some oils. 3 of them actually are peppermints. And these are just simply because I keep extras of these small peppermints on hand. And I went through all of mine with the holiday season, different people ordering them, and also just me gifting them. Myself, I'm actually almost out of peppermint, so I went ahead and I ordered a big peppermint for myself. We use this for a ton of things. If you are somebody who likes to sorry, I shouldn't say likes to, but are okay with ingesting oils, this is great to add to, like, we make what we call fat bombs, which are like our version of candy. We'll use coconut oil and cocoa powder and some maple syrup or honey to sweeten. And then my kids like if I add a drop or two of peppermint to it. It gives it kind of like an Andes candies type flavor. Since we don't consume traditional candies, that's something that we do quite regularly. Also, you can drop it into your coffee or your coffee grounds. It's a great way to get peppermint into your like hot cocos, or I make like a peppermint frappuccino, those types of things with it. Also, we use it for headaches like crazy. Anytime we get a headache, this is my first go-to. I'm constantly putting it on. I also have made a roller blend that I can roll closer to my eyes. My husband went to put it on the one time and it got too close to his eyes. And so I've made a roller out of it as well, but sometimes I just use it neat on like the base of my skull. Side note for anybody who doesn't know, water does not wash off oil. My husband didn't realize this, and I didn't realize what had happened. So he was in the bathroom trying to wash, like, obviously he knows water and oil don't mix, but he didn't think about it with the essential oils. He was trying to wash it off, and it wasn't working. You need to layer oils that are giving you a problem like that and having a reaction to your skin with more like coconut oil or even like olive oil, something like that. Whatever you use as a carrier oil, you want to go ahead and put it on top of the oil. So just total side note. But we also use it for, I've been used for fevers. If your kiddo has a fever that you are struggling with, I'm totally cool with my kids having fevers to a point, because I think that's their body's natural defense. But if it's getting really high and you're getting up into that like 105 range where you're worried about how their body's going to respond to it, you can always use a little bit of this on the bottoms of their feet and help bring the fever down. So we have used it for that. There are just so many great uses for peppermint. It's one of our favorites in this house. Those are just a couple ways we use it. And then the last oil I ordered for this month is the kids line of the Sleep Ease. This has been deemed what we call our Gemmy oil, which is my youngest daughter uses this nightly for sleeping. We put it on the bottoms of her feet and cover it with socks every night at bedtime. And we are actually almost out, and my husband said we are not going on vacation, which we will be doing in the near future. And so he wanted to make sure that we had it in time for vacation. And so I made sure that I just went ahead and I stuck it on this ER order so that we would have it and we wouldn't have to worry about if we ran out of the other stuff or if I had time to place another order before our vacation came. So this is great if you have kiddos. It does have lavender in it. But this one you can use neat right on the kids. Some people, it has a mixture, just not just lavender. But some people are worried about the kid scent line. If it's a kid scent line and your child is over 2, it's made to put on neat. It's already diluted. Some people who have children under 2 choose to dilute it. That's a personal choice. You can do your research and decide for yourself. But it is made specifically that if your child is over 2, that it does not need to be diluted. Again, always a personal choice. Do your research and choose what you think is best for your own family. So those are the things that I did order one more thing. I'm sorry. And this is not an oil, but look at this packaging. Look how beautiful it is. Although I'll be honest, for being, trying to be responsible, I guess, in that aspect, it's kind of a little saddening on the environmental responsibility. Look at how much packaging that is. Obviously, you can't tell the exact size, but this has to be about the size of a $50. So that was a lot of packaging that will be wasted. But it is really pretty. I will give them that. So I got this Savvy Minerals, and it's called Residual. That's the name of it. And it's going to probably be very difficult to see. See if I can get it to focus a little bit there. But it is an eyeshadow. So I have been, again, trying to switch over some of my things. Makeup is not something I have made the leap to at all at cleaning up. And I know it's important. There are a lot of other things that I put in and on my body every day that I want to be careful about. I don't wear makeup daily. I only wear it maybe once or twice a week. And so it's kind of fallen to the bottom of the totem pole just because I'm not placing it on my body as often as I am doing the other things. So I've focused on those things first. because money can only spread so far. But I had just enough room in mine to get my extra promos this month to put something in that I thought that I would try this out. And my eyeshadow that I typically wear was out. And so I have not tried this yet. It is like loose powder. So I'm not going to open it because it would probably make a mess and I would waste half of it. But it is a very pretty color. It is very difficult to see the colors, in my personal opinion, on the website and try and pick them out. So I was trying to guess, and by looking at the actual powder, it does look very close to what I was hoping it would be. So that I'm very happy about. So I bought that to try for this month, and those were all the things that I ordered on my rewards this month. With that, I got a, which meant that I spent, I think, $100, if that is correct. That I only got one free oil this month, and that's okay, but it was Digize. And if you followed me, you know that you've heard my story of how we aren't as fond of this, but it is good if you're having belly issues of any kind. And so we do use this on the bottom of our feet. You can also drop it in a like a veggie capsule and take it if you were having issues, as well as putting it on your stomach. We had an issue with this when my husband first tried it. He dropped it in his water, and it's not for us. There are different smells and different tastes that are for different people, and this one was not for us taste-wise. And so now the smell nauseates both him and I, and so we don't consume this. But some people do go ahead and put it in a veggie capsule. Some people drop it right in their tea or their water or under their tongue, because it has the vitality label that tells you that this is an oil that, if you choose to ingest oils, is safe to ingest through per the FDA. So we did get that oil free this month. And then I have actually been a member of Young Living, buying at the wholesale prices for a year now. So once you come up to your 13-month anniversary, I guess you'd say, they give you this cool little bag, which I just opened, with an oil called Loyalty. And I'm super excited for this. This is not something that you can order. You will only receive it once you have been placing Essential Rewards oils orders for a year, or you've been a member for a year. That I'm not positive. I've been doing both, so I'm not sure which one it was. But I'm super excited. Those oils I all have, so I'm not opening them this time because I have open bottles of them. But I do not have this, so I am going to open it and smell it. Ooh, and it smells lovely. I really like that. Let's see if I can see what's in it. Nope. Must be under the label. I can definitely see this one going in my diffuser, especially during like springtime. It smells like very fresh. I like it. So that is an oil that I was gifted per Young Living. Like I said, they have a great reward system. If you are unfamiliar with it, you get a percentage back. You get free oils for hitting certain marks in the amount that you spend every month. So if you're going to be ordering and switching and ditching out some of the conventional items for the cleaner, chemical-free items, it just works out really nicely. So I really suggest that if you are working, if you are ordering Young Living occasionally, that you consider looking into the Essential Rewards program if you haven't already. I know that I have some people who have become members who order monthly and some who don't, and I didn't at first, and now I wish I would have even started earlier, because it really is a great system and a great way to give back to us, as far as the way they give you back in your rewards of oils and as in your rewards of your points you're able to spend later. So now I did order two other things, and I ordered them the next day. One is this. It is the Cortisop, and I actually feel really bad. I had forgotten to place this on my ER the night before, and it just so happened that the next day they were having this amazing sale, and I had to place an order anyway, so I dropped this on because this was for a friend. They are, Cortisop is used for people who are struggling with getting their what do you want to say, getting their cortisol to stop. Their adrenals are working double time, whether it be like anxiety or whatever they're going through, maybe a situation just in life that is keeping them constantly up and not being able to relax. So this is great. I do know I have some friends who are currently taking this and they absolutely love it. I am not currently taking it, so I can't speak for myself, but I do, like I said, I do have firsthand recommendations from people who are taking it, and a friend who had heard some of those things and decided she wanted to try it as well. And so I ordered that. And then again, another like big unboxing here. But Young Living was having an oil sale on, I guess, like the little kits and little things that they were selling for Christmas time, and they were going ahead and kind of clearing out because they don't carry those products normally. And so they had this cute little kit, and I'm going to see if I can do this without dropping it because they're not in there very well, of all of these oils. Now, I don't know if you can see that. The oils are Thieves, Pine, Vetiver, and Spearmint. Now, I actually have all of these but Pine. I hadn't had the chance to try that yet, so I was kind of excited to try that one. But what really got me was we use Vetiver for my daughter, and this oil alone cost as much as this entire kit did. So when I go to replace this oil, I would have been paying the amount that I could have paid to buy this entire kit. So I went ahead and I just dove on it and grabbed the entire kit because I was placing an order for both anyway, so I was going to have to pay either my shipping or use one of my credits. So I did go ahead and I grabbed the whole kit because I haven't had Pine yet. I do use Vetiver and Thieves very regularly. I do have Spearmint and I don't quite use it regularly. So if you guys have like a use that you use this for, or a diffuser blend that you love, drop that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I have found a couple diffuser blends that I have used it. Nothing that's stuck in our house that we use all the time. So, you know, so I'm really excited. I'm going to pull out the Pine because it's the one I have not smelled. But this kit was, if memory serves me correctly, roughly $25. And so I thought that was a great cost for 4 oils. Oh, that's, of course, Pine. It smells very woodsy, but it does. It smells really good. I'm going to be eager to find some uses for that. Again, if you have a use for this one, Pine, please let me know because I have no uses for this at all. Something I did not have in my collection. And since I could buy the entire set for what I could purchase the one I do use later for, to me it was just getting a free Thieves. Try saying that 5 times fast. Tongue twister. So I use, like I said, I use the Thieves and the Vetiver pretty regularly, so it was very much worth the price for me. So I did get that this month. So you can see I got quite a bit this month. I'm trying to pick up all the oils and can't even pick them all up. No. That's a lot of oil bottles that I'll be adding onto my shelf this month. But I am super stoked. I'm going to go ahead and pack some of this stuff up. Well, put it with all of my packing stuff because I'm not packing quite yet for vacation, but get it all put together and get these oils on my shelf. And I just wanted to share with you guys what I got and get the chance to share with you before I went ahead and put them where they needed to go. But they've been sitting in a box for like a week now, and I wanted to be able to use some of them. So that is all I have for you guys today, and I will be back with another video soon. Talk to you later. Bye.